What's up, guys? Yungavelle back at it with another video. I got my main brother here, Abstract Dinero, back in the building.
What up?
You know what we're here to talk about. The moment of truth. Did he make it to 2 weeks? I know we're sad. Did you make it?
You know, I thought I had it in me. And I really had it in me.
He did it! He
it.
did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
He did it. Not 1, but 2 weeks. So, hit that 2-week mark and actually still going, about to hit 3 weeks, which is pretty great. So, from beginning to after, what do you notice as a difference?
Definitely energy. Energy is up. Not feeling lackadaisical, too relaxed and shit like that. But definitely more focused. A lot of things been getting done, whether it's my workouts, writing songs, different, you know what I'm saying, different stuff that has to do with my career, profession, all that. I've been on it, so focus is definitely there.
Nice. So you got focus, you got creativity, you got a little bit, what would you say about your willpower and your discipline? Do you feel like your aptitude to do harder things is increased? Like you don't shy away from a challenge or anything like that? Are you more likely to be like, I want to go, you know what I'm saying? I want to attack that.
I think definitely, because for me, this was that. And originally, you know, obviously, like, that's where accountability comes in. You being there, you know what I'm saying, for the first 2 weeks, that helped a lot. By myself, I would have been like, nah, I ain't doing this shit. But this was the challenge. This was the fucking dragon I had to slay for me personally. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to extending this shit. So I would say, if there was a challenge that I ever needed to control or master, it was this right here.
It's interesting you bring up the idea of slaying the dragon. And I know I speak with our buddy Sean, and he reads a lot, and one of the things that he reads up is daily we're met with this dragon of resistance. Every day we have to slay the dragon of resistance. And doing things like this, you know, doing these little stints of a little attainable goal, you know, an attainable goal, but it's a challenge, you get more apt to be like, I'm gonna go after the dragon today for sure.
Right.
You know, you build up that consistency, you build up that confidence, you build up that discipline. So what do you think about going from here? Like, what do you think about retention now?
Is needed. Like every once in a while you at least need to do it, just to like kind of reconfigure shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just reset, realign yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying you got to do this like the whole year type of thing, because eventually you're gonna want to, you know what I mean? But it's good to do it at least one time, so that you know how it feels. And so that you know what you're made of, what you're capable of. And then if you want to do it again somewhere down the line to like reset, you already know, yo, I already did this shit right here. And all you got to do is muscle memory at that point. Now,
an interesting thing that happened to, us, you know, we're active, you know, we're sexually active brothers down here in Miami, it's no secret. He came to me and was like, yo, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it. Yeah. It looms so hard, people think that, damn, I don't know if I can have sex and retain. Then they actually try and they're like, yo, I did it. I did it, which shows you can actually integrate this as a long-term lifestyle. And you know, we're not saying never release again. We're just saying, if you can get that under control and still be sexually active, you done got the keys.
Yo, and to add on top of that, it's like what we talked about, like, now, you know, and it's comical to some degree, because it's like, before I was fucking around, when we would chop it up and I'd be like, you know, I'm out here, I'm spilling the milk, that's it, blah, blah, whatever, like, talking wild crazy. Nah, no. Press play on that shit. If it's on the shorties, it is what it is. But, you know, I started understanding how valuable that in itself is, because that's a life force. You know what I'm saying? Like, the difference between men's cum and women is, you know, our cum can actually
Create life.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm giving somebody something valuable. Like, people pay for sperm donors. You know what I'm saying? Like this is valuable. And you know, when I was sexually active with a couple of shorties during this time period, they were pissed. They were pissed that I didn't come in them. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I was not expecting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But not only that, they ended up being like, I actually like that.
Right. Like, once you explain it to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first, one shorty was kind of like, you know, she thought it was funny, but then I broke it down. I'm like, look, this is why I'm doing it, whoop-de-woo, whatever. And then she respected it. She's like, you know what? I actually like you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it created that differentiation from like every other person that she might have fucked with and shit like that.
It's an easy way to stand out, man. It's an easy way, because David Goggins says in this society, everybody is obsessed with being mediocre.
Right.
So you do things like this, it's an easy way to separate yourself in literally everything that you do.
Right. And to piggyback off this, it's like, now I almost don't, I'm not saying that I don't want to release, but
Yes,
it's like,
yes. We all have been there. I'm never gonna release again.
But I don't want to release to a shorty that I feel like ain't deserving. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, you know, because now I see, you know, the spiritual power behind, you know what I'm saying, the interaction and shit like that. You know, even though it's still casual, it's still what it is. It's like now it has a different meaning that I would have not put on it if I didn't do this retention thing right here.
There you go. That's because that, you know, there's a spiritual component to you, and you know, you have access. That access to your, that's a great point. That access to that spiritual side of you seems to kind of strengthen the longer you retain, because if you think about it, the lowest thing, the easiest thing that we can do with our sperm is release it into a woman, but it's so powerful that it can create a baby.
Yeah.
So if you don't release that and you kind of hold on to that precious gem, that precious gold, you know, Lord Shiva says semen is like gold. Talking to God, you are the possessor of semen, which is like gold. Why he said that to God? Obviously, there's a beastly spiritual component to the quality of our life force. You know, you keep that in, your aura gets more beastly. You do the fire in your belly, your body changes. People start to respond to you differently. And the magnetism is a real deal. Did you experience the magnetism?
I'm experiencing that shit right now. Like,
yeah.
Right before I pulled up over here, like, I was getting messages from different shorties that, know what I mean?
It's crazy. It's like something permeates the ethers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap it up now. Where do you see yourself going from here? Like, do you see yourself hitting what are your benchmarks now? Do you have a 30-day goal? Do you have other goals? Are you 2-week cycling? What do you think? What are you thinking?
Definitely 30 days. Honestly, I'm gonna try to ride this bike as far as I could take it.
Nice.
This shit is I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like, cause as the days been going by, I'm like, I feel stronger, I feel greater.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also, when the urges do come, it's like that shit hit even harder. So
Definitely.
I'm like, you know, so I just been fucking doing everything I can to stay as much out the crib as possible.
Excellent,
you know what I'm saying?
Excellent.
You know, because a lot of my work is online, remote, so I can do it from the crib, so I can be comfortable, chilling, and we know that's what it should be happening.
Right.
So just keeping myself outside, going to the cobbler spots, minding my business, staying the fuck out the way.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And just,
excellent.
You know, probably 90 days. I want to try to get to 90 days, but I'm definitely hitting the 30 for sure.
Man, I'm so happy. I want to say I'm so proud of you. Let me get it. I'm so proud of you, brother.
Yes, sir.
For hitting that goal, for staying strong, and also for the willingness to go further. Because I know, like, you know, you could easily have did your 2 weeks and then been like, that was cool, but I like us a lot. You know, I like to release in us, you know, but you're choosing the path less taken, you know, and that shows a lot about where you're headed for your future, you know, and I'm excited to be doing this as well. So to the top, like we said on our phone calls, to the top. This is just the beginning, man. And,
so and salute to this guy, because he been talking about this And you know what I mean? Once we actually did this, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I see what's up. So I gotta give homie right here wild credit. You know what I'm saying?
Proof is in the pudding.
Shit is definitely life changing.
Yes, sir. So, like I do always, I'm gonna put my boys' contact information in the description. Y'all make sure to show him some love in the comments. Follow him on all his social media platforms. Keep the energy going. We got the full moon this Saturday, so make sure you guys are utilizing that energy in constructive ways. Retain, do whatever you gotta do to let that energy be productive. So like I always say, guys, until next time, remember, a greater perspective can lead to a greater connection. Peace.
Jackpot.